You are receiving life-changing news. Congratulations. This is no coincidence. Destiny has led you here. $9,620,000,000 is flowing to you, a reward from heaven itself, ready to manifest in your life at this very moment. This is your sacred appointment, a moment that has been set long before you were born. Among millions, you have been chosen, recognized, and lifted into the divine plan of abundance. This is not just money. It is a signal from God, confirming your faith, your patience, and your readiness to embrace the extraordinary. This is the opening of a new chapter, a divine shift that will forever alter the course of your life. Feel the full weight of this blessing as it approaches. It is God's affirmation that every act of devotion, every moment of perseverance, and every prayer you have offered has been seen and honored. Psalm 20, verse 1 reminds us, "May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you." God is not merely granting wealth. He is signaling that your life is entering a season of profound prosperity, recognition, and spiritual confirmation. The abundance that flows toward you carries both material and spiritual significance, a reminder that God's favor is real, active, and deeply personal. Every step you have taken, every decision guided by faith, has prepared you to receive this divine blessing fully. To fully receive this blessing, remain present with this message and open your heart to God's guidance. Let your spirit be ready to accept without doubt or hesitation. Affirm with me. I joyfully accept the divine blessing of $9,620,000,000, knowing it comes from God. Let these words anchor your faith and open the channels for the abundance that has been destined for you. This is not a fleeting moment, but the fulfillment of a divine promise, a sacred intersection of destiny and God's favor. Trust that every obstacle you have faced has been preparing you for this precise moment of reward, and every delay has been part of God's perfect timing. Engage with this message, let it resonate in your heart, and allow it to take root in your life. Comment below to share your gratitude and faith, amplifying the energy of this blessing and participating in the divine flow. Remember, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Today is your divine appointment, a sacred moment where heaven meets your reality. Step fully into it, receive it with an open heart, and embrace the life God has been preparing for you. The extraordinary is no longer distant. It is arriving now, and it is yours to accept. Let your soul rejoice, your spirit rise, and your life reflect the glory of God's perfect plan as this blessing unfolds in every area of your world. This is a moment of overflowing joy, a message from heaven itself that cannot be mistaken for coincidence or illusion. This blessing is engraved uniquely for you. No one can claim it, and no earthly circumstance can block its arrival. A great transformation is on the horizon, and all that is asked of you is to open your heart and embrace it fully. You have walked through trials, doubts, and moments of uncertainty, yet every step, every silent prayer, every act of faith has been leading you to this very moment. The grace that is coming is not random. It has been destined for you, as if the universe itself, guided by God's hand, has been preparing every detail to ensure you are ready to receive it. This is why your heart must be open, your mind receptive, and your spirit willing to acknowledge that what is arriving is real, tangible, and life-changing. Affirm with me softly in your heart, I believe this blessing is real, and it is mine. For this is not a mere wish, but a declaration of readiness, a recognition that God's promises are moving from heaven into your hands. As Matthew 19, verse 26 reminds us, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. And today, the impossible bends to the will of divine favor. Let your soul feel the magnitude of this moment. Consider how God often works quietly, yet powerfully, orchestrating events that at first seem small or ordinary, but ultimately lead to extraordinary outcomes. Perhaps there was a season when doors seemed closed, when opportunities were delayed, or when your faith was tested more than you thought you could bear. Each of those moments was a part of the preparation, a shaping of your spirit, and a strengthening of your readiness to receive what is meant to be yours. In the same way that a river gathers strength and volume from countless hidden streams before it reaches the ocean, your life has been gathering unseen blessings, and now the full flow is arriving. God's hand has not overlooked a single moment of devotion, and the reward is not simply about wealth. It is a signal of spiritual recognition, a tangible sign that you are aligned with His divine plan. As you walk this journey of receiving, let your heart remain humble yet expectant. Celebrate the gift as it comes, knowing that gratitude amplifies the blessing, and faith strengthens the connection between your life and God's promises. Let this moment teach you patience, openness, and unwavering trust in the divine timing that governs all things. Engage with this joy, share it with those around you, and allow it to become a source of inspiration for others. For when we acknowledge God's favor in our lives, we invite even greater miracles to manifest. Every tear, every act of patience, every silent hope has culminated in this divine intersection of grace, abundance, and transformation. Receive it fully, claim it boldly, and let your life reflect the glory of God's perfect design. For what has been destined for you is now moving in your direction, unstoppable, undeniable, and eternally yours. As the blessings flow into your life, picture a future illuminated not just with wealth, but with harmony, joy, and fulfillment. Your home becomes a sanctuary of laughter and light, where every meal shared resonates with warmth, gratitude, and the echoes of genuine happiness. Children thrive in schools, their minds nourished, their dreams encouraged without limitation, while parents live surrounded by love, care, and financial freedom that allows them to enjoy the fullness of life they have long desired. The ripple of your abundance touches friends, neighbors, and even strangers, inspiring admiration and sparking hope in hearts that witness your transformation. Life is no longer constrained by scarcity or fear. The days of struggle and debt dissolve, replaced by prosperity, stability, and a freedom that feels almost tangible in its weight and presence. Affirm quietly in your heart, I see my home filled with laughter, love, and abundance, and let this vision solidify as a living, breathing reality within you. As Deuteronomy 28, verse 12 declares, the Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of His bounty, to bless all the work of your hands. So every effort, every seed planted in faith, now flourishes under divine favor, yielding more than you could have ever imagined. Take a moment to feel that you are not merely a recipient of gifts, but an active participant in the divine unfolding of your destiny. Each choice you make, each moment you dedicate to faith, becomes a channel through which blessings flow, not only to you, but through you. Every sacrifice you endured, every tear shed in patience and trust, has been a preparation for this profound arrival. You are no longer an observer of life's unfolding. You are the architect of a reality intertwined with divine will. You are chosen, not by chance, but by God's deliberate design to embrace this season of abundance. Affirm to yourself, I am chosen. I am worthy. I receive this gift with gratitude. Let these words resonate deep within, a recognition that the struggles of yesterday were the soil from which today's victory blossoms. As John 15, verse 16 reminds us, you did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you. So understand that your presence here, listening, believing, and receiving, is part of a grand tapestry of divine intention. Visualize the doors that will open as you step into this fullness. Your career, your projects, your creative efforts, and even your personal relationships all gain new vitality and clarity. Opportunities that once seemed distant or impossible now line up before you, like a path illuminated by God's light, inviting you to move forward without hesitation. Each interaction carries the potential for positive transformation. Every connection you foster now infused with divine energy, making your world an expanding circle of blessing and influence. The wealth coming to you is more than numbers. It is freedom, influence, and the ability to create generational impact. Think of the legacy that can now be built, the doors you can open for others, and the inspiration you become simply by stepping into your appointed role. Let your soul whisper, I embrace the abundance that flows through me and radiates outward to uplift others. For this is the essence of receiving with humility and purpose. The journey of receiving is also a journey inward, a sacred unveiling of your own potential and the divine qualities you carry. Each day, you become more attuned to God's voice, recognizing the gentle nudges, the subtle signs, and the unmistakable moments of guidance that lead you toward fulfillment. Life's challenges that once seemed like obstacles are now understood as divine lessons, preparing you to wield your blessings with wisdom, compassion, and discernment. Gratitude becomes the lens through which you see the world, amplifying joy and aligning your mind and heart with the frequency of miracles. Every act of generosity, every moment of kindness, every intention set toward helping others now returns to you, magnified, a reflection of God's law of abundance and grace. As your personal story unfolds, you will notice the deepening of connections with those you love. Relationships once strained gain new patience and understanding. Family bonds strengthen as abundance removes the pressures of scarcity and fear. Friends are drawn closer, united by shared joy and the radiant energy that flows from a life aligned with divine favor. Even strangers become witnesses to the miracles of your journey, receiving inspiration from your example and encouragement from the proof of God's generosity. Your home, your workplace, your community, every space you inhabit becomes a vessel for the overflow of blessings, and each moment becomes an opportunity to participate in the sacred act of giving and receiving. Understand that receiving such blessings is not passive. It is an active engagement with faith, intention, and awareness. By maintaining alignment with God's guidance, you allow the flow to continue unhindered. This means embracing humility, expressing gratitude daily, and making choices that reflect the wisdom and discernment you have cultivated. The abundance arriving in your life is a testament to your faith, a reward for steadfastness, and a reflection of God's perfect timing. It is also a call to purpose, to use the gifts entrusted to you, not only for comfort and joy, but to uplift others, transform communities, and leave a lasting, positive mark on the world. Let your declaration be steady and soft. I walk in the fullness of the blessing I have been chosen to receive, and I honor it with faith, gratitude, and love. In this unfolding journey, lessons abound. The first is the power of patience. Every struggle you endured was shaping your capacity to receive. The second is the importance of awareness. Notice the subtle ways in which guidance and opportunity appear, often in forms you did not expect. Third, embrace humility. Wealth and abundance are tools for service, empowerment, and growth, not vanity. And finally, cherish gratitude. As you acknowledge God's provision, the flow multiplies, not only materially, but spiritually. Each day becomes a chance to deepen your faith, amplify your joy, and expand your influence in alignment with divine purpose. The story of your life transforms into a living testimony that when you open your heart fully, trust deeply, and act with intentional faith, heaven's blessings arrive in perfect alignment, undeniable and everlasting. The moment has arrived when the blessings are no longer approaching. They are here, cascading into your life with unstoppable force. The $9,620,000,000 is far more than a sum of money. It is a tangible confirmation of divine favor, a clear sign that heaven has marked this season for you. This is the pinnacle of your journey, the emotional climax where faith meets fulfillment, where patience and perseverance are crowned with abundance that touches every corner of your existence. Feel the weight of this reality, the surge of joy, the sheer relief of scarcity lifting from your shoulders. It is as if the universe itself has orchestrated a celebration in your honor. Every star in the sky shining a little brighter, every breeze whispering congratulations, every heartbeat echoing the rhythm of divine triumph. Affirm within your heart, blessings overflow in my life. I live in divine abundance, and let this declaration settle deep into your soul. As Psalm 23, verses 5 to 6 reminds us, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life. This is your confirmation that abundance is no longer a distant promise. It is a present reality. The sensation of receiving such a gift is transformative. Like stepping onto a victory podium, the applause of unseen angels surrounds you. Your life moves from limitation to limitless possibility, from restriction to freedom, from uncertainty to unwavering security. Every area of your existence feels the touch of this blessing. Your home radiates warmth and comfort. Your relationships flourish with harmony and understanding. Your dreams are vivid and tangible, ready to be realized. You are the living proof of God's perfect timing. And in this moment, the universe celebrates not just your prosperity, but your faith, resilience, and readiness to embrace a life of divine abundance. The richness of this blessing extends beyond the material. It elevates your spirit, strengthens your character, and expands your capacity to give, inspire, and lead. The outpouring of blessings also ignites a shift within your spirit. Your confidence grows, tempered with humility. Your gratitude deepens, yet remains heartfelt. Your vision expands, grounded in purpose. The abundance you receive is not just for comfort. It is a tool to elevate your life and the lives of others. Each gift carries the potential to create ripples far beyond yourself. Recognize that the overflow multiplies as you act with wisdom, generosity, and alignment with God's will. Every intention you set now, every decision made in faith, resonates with divine support, making your path clear and empowered. Let yourself bask in the joy of this divine moment. Every fear, every doubt, every anxious thought dissolves in the brilliance of what is being poured into your life. The sensation is not simply material. It is spiritual, emotional, and mental, a confirmation that your journey of faith, patience, and perseverance has reached its zenith. Whisper softly, "I am worthy of this abundance." I welcome it with an open heart and a grateful soul, and feel the energy of those words amplifying the flow of blessings around you. The world itself joins in your triumph. Doors that were once closed swing open effortlessly. Opportunities that seem distant arrive with clarity and ease. Every endeavor you undertake is met with favorable outcomes, every intention aligned perfectly with the abundance now surrounding you. The lessons are clear. Faith produces rewards, gratitude multiplies blessings, generosity amplifies impact, and living in alignment with God's purpose ensures that abundance is eternal. The divine message is also a call. Use these blessings to nurture, uplift, and expand the light in your own life and in the lives of others. This is your moment of glory, where blessings no longer trickle, they overflow. Receive them fully, live them boldly, and honor them with the awareness that God's love, guidance, and favor are inseparable from the abundance you now experience. Let your life shine as a beacon of hope, a testament to divine provision, and a living example of God's perfect timing and promises, knowing that what has arrived is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of grace, opportunity, and joy. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt, for the door of blessing stands wide open before you. Every moment you linger in uncertainty is a moment you delay the flow of abundance that God has prepared specifically for you. Take a deep breath and feel the energy around you. This is not a fleeting opportunity, but a sacred invitation to step fully into your destiny. The universe, aligned with divine favor, is ready to pour $9.620 billion into your life, not as a distant possibility, but as a present reality awaiting your affirmation. Your heart, open and receptive, acts as the gateway, connecting your faith with the manifestation of this extraordinary blessing. Dare to declare aloud or within your soul, "I receive this $9.620 billion. For this single statement bridges the spiritual with the material, turning anticipation into certainty. Affirm boldly, "I boldly declare, I accept the $9.620 billion blessing now." And let every fiber of your being resonate with conviction, knowing that your readiness calls forth God's abundance without delay. As Matthew 7, verse 7 reminds us, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find." So understand that your openness, your acknowledgement, and your willingness to receive activate the divine flow meant for you. Feel the power of this declaration ripple through every aspect of your life. The walls of limitation crumble as freedom and opportunity rush in. Every avenue once closed or uncertain now opens with clarity, revealing pathways lined with abundance and promise. Your home, your relationships, your work, and your personal aspirations all respond to this shift, transforming from mere potential to tangible reality. The wealth arriving is not merely numerical. It is freedom to act, to create, and to express your highest self. Like the rising sun breaking through the morning mist, the clarity of purpose illuminates your path, and every step you take resonates with certainty, confidence, and divine guidance. This moment is also a profound spiritual awakening. As you receive, your consciousness aligns with the frequency of miracles, amplifying your awareness of God's hand in every detail of your life. You begin to perceive subtle signs, gentle nudges, and synchronistic events that confirm the presence of divine orchestration. Life no longer feels random or chaotic. Each occurrence is recognized as a step along a path meticulously designed to bring you into the fullness of your blessing. The fear of scarcity fades entirely, replaced by a deep, unshakable certainty that God's provision is constant, unerring, and overflowing. Affirm silently, I trust God's timing and wisdom. I receive abundantly and joyfully. And let these words anchor your spirit in faith and gratitude, opening channels for even more blessings to arrive effortlessly. As the realization of your blessing sinks in, notice how it affects your relationships. Those you love feel the shift as well. Lives once burdened with worry now experience peace, support, and shared joy. The flow of abundance extends beyond yourself, touching family, friends, and community, demonstrating that prosperity is not a solitary gift, but a communal energy that radiates outward. Every act of kindness, every intention set toward generosity, every moment of shared joy becomes a conduit for continued favor. By embracing this blessing fully, you create a cycle of upliftment, inspiration, and empowerment that multiplies far beyond the original gift. Your future now shines with new possibilities, each day brimming with opportunities to expand, grow, and live fully. Every challenge you encounter becomes a catalyst for creativity, resilience, and wisdom. Scarcity, fear, and doubt belong to the past, leaving only the richness of God's plan in your present. You move through life with the awareness that the extraordinary is not exceptional. It is your new normal. Affirm within, today, I walk into my new life of victory, wealth, and joy. And feel the power of these words infusing every thought, every action, every choice. Your life is now a living testimony that faith, patience, and alignment with God's purpose produce results beyond imagination. Celebrate this victory, for you are proclaimed a winner before heaven and earth. The applause of angels and the recognition of divine order surround you, a reminder that your journey has been honored and that your perseverance has been rewarded. The weight of past struggles, the shadow of doubt, and the lingering echo of unmet desires dissolve completely, replaced by clarity, abundance, and a sense of profound peace. Your heart, once cautious, now beats with confidence, and your mind, once filled with questions, is aligned with certainty. The gifts you receive today are both tangible and symbolic, demonstrating God's unwavering presence and care. In this fullness, recognize the lessons embedded in your journey. First, the importance of readiness. Every blessing requires an open heart and a willing spirit. Second, the power of affirmation. The words you speak and believe activate the energy of abundance. Third, the responsibility that comes with favor. Your blessings are tools to uplift others, create positive change, and honor the divine plan. Finally, embrace gratitude fully, for the acknowledgement of God's provision magnifies the impact of every gift and deepens the connection between your life and heaven's flow. As you move forward, Let your life become a reflection of this divine orchestration. Approach each day with intention, faith, and joy, knowing that your abundance is both a reward and a responsibility. Engage with others from a place of generosity, share your journey, and allow the blessing you have received to inspire, guide, and uplift. Recognize that what has been given is not static, but a living force, capable of growth, expansion, and transformation. Every decision, every act of service, every expression of love now carries the energy of your abundance, creating a life that reflects not only prosperity, but divine alignment, purpose, and fulfillment. As Psalm 118, verse 23 reminds us, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes." Let this truth resonate in your being. Your life has entered a new chapter, one defined by victory, clarity, and abundance. Walk confidently, live boldly, and embrace the joy that comes from knowing you are chosen, blessed, and guided by a loving, all-powerful God. Today and every day forward, your journey is a living testament to the extraordinary results of faith, perseverance, and alignment with divine purpose. This is your moment. Step into it fully, receive it wholeheartedly, and allow it to shape not only your life, but the world around you. I accept the cosmic grace of $9,620,000,000. I embrace this sacred blessing with an open and grateful heart, knowing it has been perfectly prepared for me by heaven itself. I believe that my life, my family, and my future are forever transformed by God's love, mercy, and abundant provision. Lord, let your blessings cascade into every corner of my life, filling every space with joy, love, peace, and prosperity. Let every door that was once closed swing wide, and may every opportunity align with your divine plan. Surround my loved ones with protection, laughter, understanding, and unwavering faith. May our home reflect your light, and may our hearts be filled with gratitude and serenity each day. Lord, guide us to use these blessings wisely, generously, and with purpose, inspiring others as we are inspired. I declare that fear, doubt, and scarcity have no hold over me. I walk boldly in abundance, in faith, and in joy, reflecting your love in everything I do. Amen.